What's up, guys? I'm Jay with DCA Adventure, back again with the cryptocurrency market update. If you love our content, please like, subscribe, smash that bell for notifications. This is not financial advice. Excuse me, I am not your financial advisor. So definitely don't trade with anything you're not willing to lose. You can lose very quickly. Also, guys, if you are interested in learning how to trade, you want some trading tools, signal channels, bot channels, you need to join the DCA Patreon, join my tier, Trading with a View. By doing so, we're going to give you access to quite a few different signal channels. You're going to have bot channels that are spitting out trades on different assets all day, 24/7. And then you'll get the DCA oscillator, power tool, and many other different crypto tools that I have made that overlay the charts. You will see some of them here in a minute. I am trading over at Bybit, Phemex, Pionex, sometimes Coinbase Pro. Shh, don't tell anybody. But guys, links for those will be in the description. Sign up using the link. You will get a deposit bonus. Also, if you're interested in stocks, I know a lot of the guys are trading more stocks, or at least talking about stocks a lot more. Join Firstrade. You will get a free stock, 0 deposit. Just sign up, do all the good stuff there, and you will get a free stock, which is pretty awesome. You can immediately sell it and put it right in the bank account if you get a big one. Doing all my technical analysis, all my charting over at TradingView. Link for that will also be in the description. Go make an account over there. I do give out free tools time to time, so if you get the free tools, you can use them on TradingView. The free subscription works just fine. Let's get on over here to the dang old YouTube, see who's here. Oh, wait a minute. Before I even do that, if you guys are looking for any cryptocurrency merchandise or some kick-ass great tasting coffee, you need to get over to DogeLordCoffee.com or DogeLord Apparel to get either or. But guess what? I finally got the new promo. I finally downloaded it, so here we go. Don't hate me if it blows your eardrums out. I don't know what it sounds like. As you guys can see, I'm rocking that OG DogeLord apparel right now. Get back over to the YouTube. I can see what's going on here. All right. What up, Mikkel? What up, helpful crypto miner? Sonya Near. Uh-oh, threw your back out. It's not good. DogeLord Coffee, what's up? DJ Off, Doom Miner, Kyle Rosa, Some Goblin, Glenn G, what's up, buddy? Ralph Cooper, how you guys doing? Appreciate you guys for stopping in. Markets are trading sideways, killing me. Stocks are moving though. Stocks have been doing some good stuff here. We are over on CoinGecko. This is where I look at all my overall cryptocurrency market, like it way better than CoinMarketCap. But as you guys can see, in the last 7 days, we are up 1.3% on Bitcoin, coming in at $39,171. We are up 1.5% for the last 7 days on Ethereum at $2,611. Tether finally looking a little red. What is gonna happen? Fed interest rates tomorrow. I don't know if you guys pay attention to any of that kind of stuff. You should, but interest rates are voting on that, and hopefully we stay, the Fed doesn't get aggressive. Hopefully they chill out and we do the 0.25%. and not 0.5% or 0.7%. I think if we stay at 0.25%, I think that'll be good for Bitcoin. I think we could possibly see a rally. Good catalyst for a rally. Good catalyst. But if they get aggressive and they go higher on the rate, it's going to be bad news, I feel. Coffee in the blood. That's right, Glenn G. I drink it all day long. I can drink it right before I go to bed. And it's even better drinking the DogeLord coffee. BNB is down 2.7% for the week, coming in at $370. I'm holding a lot of BNB right now for the record. We got XRP 6.2%. Their lawsuit is over. Don't know if you heard the news, but it is 100% over. I'm pretty sure. Coming in at 99 cents. Or 76 cents. I'm sorry, I was looking at USD coin. 76 cents. Wow. Solana 1.1%, coming in at $82. So we're going to look at a lot of these. I want to chart Cardano, BNB obviously. Look at Cake. We'll go up here and check out some of the metaverse tokens. See what they're doing. I'm sure they're in the green as well. Why, it's taking forever. Well, it's not changing this over there. Oh, there it goes. Axie Infinity is up 0.7% for the week, coming in at $46.65. Decentraland Mana down 5.7%. Damn, $2.26. So actually, metaverse and gaming tokens not doing so well. The regular OGs are doing a little bit better. What up, Oz? How you doing, brother? Appreciate you for stopping in. So yeah, a lot of the metaverses, Victoria VR, it's up 9.6% at 15 cents. Damn. Good buying opportunities, guys. Good buying opportunities. Let's jump right on over to TradingView. This is where I'm doing all my technical analysis. This is Bitcoin daily chart. We have a breakout trade drawn in here. You can see that we've been following this trend on the daily chart pretty well. We do got some resistance right in front of us. We're hitting that 21-day and that 50-day. They're right there together, so we already know that those are acting as resistance when we're trading underneath of those moving averages. And then we're looking left on the chart, right? We're going to figure out the story on the left of the chart. We're looking left, and you can see we got several touches over here of old support. You guys that watch my channel, we know that old support becomes new resistance on the right side of the chart, and we have it several times. And then you have it up here. I was being pretty generous when I marked my area of resistance. I went all the way up to this area up here. So I mean, it is a significant area. Definitely, we got tons and tons of touches. That's a lot of resistance in there. So are we going to rally to the upside? We're gonna break through the resistance, and if we do, if we break through the resistance, $10 in Bitcoin to the first person to answer this. If we break through the resistance right now, what do we want to see before we take the trade, before we buy Bitcoin? What do we want to see after we break resistance? $10 in Bitcoin to the first person who answers that question. What you got, Oz? What you got, buddy? What up, some goblin? Playing video games with my cousin right now. Wish I could be at my PC watching this. Well, you know, put her on speaker there on your phone and just turn it all the way up. Oz, I'll wait. I know Oz knows. DogeLord coffee. Confirmation. Confirmation of what, DogeLord? Confirmation of what? Rockets. I have it typed out, he says. Tiggo biddies. MC, what's up? Close. Very close. Oh, Christ. Confirmation of what? DogeLord is close. I know Oz has it. Respecting resistance. Doom miner? Kinda. We're looking to buy. Let's say we break resistance. What are we looking for in order to buy? We need the price action to do one thing. once or twice before we're comfortable enough to buy. Just looking at candles. We're not talking about no indicators, nothing. Go ahead, Oz. Very close, Doom Miner. Just think about it opposite. Think about that opposite. I am using a new moving average. I don't know if you guys have noticed this big green line running through here, but this is my 400-day moving average. Occasionally I'll look at these big ones. Confirmation of support. So what we want to see is Bitcoin breaks out of this breakout pattern we have drawn in here. Now our breakout pattern consists of support and resistance. So we have our bottom line here. This is our bottom trend line. This is acting as support. We have several touches. And remember guys, trend lines are only valid as long as there's no closing candles outside of the line. So we got a lot of wicks coming out past, but they didn't close. They went back up inside of the pattern. So this is a valid trend line, and then our top line is our resistance line. Same with that, you guys. We don't want no outside closing candles. But we want to see price action break out of the top of this breakout pattern and come back and test this as support once, twice. I like to see it maybe 2 or 3 times before being super confident that we are going to break out and take the buy. You want to see it on the breakout here, and you want to see it actually come up above this resistance box, makes that support. All you know to do, buddy, send me your Bitcoin address in Discord, and I will get you that $10 in Bitcoin over to you. Doji candle. Yeah, there's all kinds of big wicked candles. There's some long-legged dojis in there. Looks like we might have some gravestone. When I show you guys the weekly and monthly chart, you can see them a lot more. So just keep in mind, guys, that we for a bullish move right now, for a semi-bullish move, we need to at least get above the 21 and 50-day moving average and close, and that's right around our $40,200 mark. If we can get above them 2 moving averages and we can close above them once or twice, we're going to be taking a shot at this little area in here. So I mean, you can draw areas of resistance inside areas of resistance if you really want to get down to right where the fights are going to be happening. Where's Bitcoin going to be taking its breaks, its pauses, and really making that where it trades sideways a little bit, fighting resistance before the break. So if you draw this box in, this box is sitting right around 40,900 to 42,000, and then onward and upward to the top of the resistance is right around 45,000. I definitely think if you draw these boxes in and you watch how the price reacts, I bet we do get above the 21 and 50. We probably close above there. We're going to bounce around in between this box right here, the little one, and the moving averages. I bet we bounce around a little bit before we break to the upside of it. We'll respect that as support, and then we'll take the next area up here right around 45,000. Now it's going to take a lot, and like I said, interest rates, we got to have a good day tomorrow. The Fed's got to stay even keeled, and we just do the raise of 0.25% and not 0.5 or 0.7. That would definitely not be good. Oh, for sure, helpful crypto. We'll definitely, I have them up on the chart right now. I don't know if you can see it up in the top left, but I have them up there from looking at them earlier. Ralph Cooper says retrace. Yep, once we break resistance, we want to retrace back to that resistance, because now resistance is flipped as support. So definitely be looking for that. Let's look over here on the weekly chart. We're going to go ahead and reset this. Now the only thing that I don't like on the weekly is technically still bullish. We're still in a bull cycle on the weekly. I don't like how the 21 and 50 are crossing down. The 21 crosses under the 50. That is a bearish crossover on the moving average. And we're going to see price go down. But what always happens before we dump? We're going to pump, and then we're going to dump on the bearish crossover. Just vice versa, if we're getting a bullish cross on the moving average, we're going to pump before we're going to dump before we pump. It's just kind of how it works, timing that up. But you can see these candles here. You know, we open down here and we shoot all the way up almost that 50-week moving average, right around 46,000, and then plummet all the way back down. That's a huge wick, huge volume taken out of it. Let me take that box out of there so you guys can see a little bit better. That's a huge wick to be coming down like that. Tells you sellers were definitely in control. They were in control back here. We've been in control, or sellers been in control for quite a while. Another candle, same. This is an upside down hammer, people call. You call it a gravestone. Either way, this is bearish. This is bearish, even though it's a green candle. I don't know. Maybe we'll reject here in this area. Maybe we'll reject and we'll go up to that 50-week just to be generous with it. But we reject here, then we're probably going to break the pattern on the weekly, and this is still a valid breakout pattern on a weekly chart. If we break that, we're definitely probably going to see the likes of $33,000 Bitcoin again. So right now we're kind of at a very pivotal moment with Bitcoin. It's gotta make or break. It's do or die. What if China calls our debt? Oh Christ. Richard Parent, what up, Jay? Some goblin's cousin. How you doing, buddy? The dollar's already going down for real. Russia gonna sell oil for Dinarian gold. Oh shit. No honey here, bears go away. That's right, do miner. Oh yeah, the guy that owns PayPal, he came out I think today and said that exact same thing, Gundy. Dollar will cease to be the currency for well, not exactly that. He said that our dollar is pretty much going to shit and that cryptocurrency is pretty much the future. And I believe that for sure. Pretty easy to be moving monies around versus doing it through PayPal, or you know, if at any time I can do a transaction through cryptocurrency, definitely will do it through crypto before putting my bank account through it. Take off all the crayon drawing. You guys can see here on the monthly chart, we did hit that 21-month moving average. We hit it 3 times. What happens when we hit the moving average? Every time we test that moving average as support, it does get weaker and weaker. We're plucking out buyers every time we hit. Eventually, there ain't going to be no more buyers, and we're going to break this moving average. Hopefully not. We still have 15 days, 23 hours left in the candle. So that means we just got a brand new daily candle. Nope, our daily candle's almost, yeah, about an hour old. It's a new daily candle. Definitely be looking for that 39,800, 39,900. We'll probably even hit 40,000 somewhere, 40,100 it looks like. Once we hit 41,000, start watching this thing if you're trading with leverage especially, because we are going to tussle through here. 41,100 all the way. I'd say a good fight's going to be to 43,000. So for scalp trading or day trading, be thinking about profits here. Take some profits, wait till we come back down and bounce around. We've tested on the daily chart, we've tested this 21-day moving average, and I mean, we've rejected off of it since back on the 29th of December 2021. We've been hitting that 21 moving average. So it's got to be getting about time, guys, that the tables have turned. Well, no, we did get back above in February. So then since February 2022, I guess we broke it a couple times. But it does act as resistance really good. Look how close we follow it here, follow it here. Very good chance that we bounce off that. I bought an economic beater card at gas prices. I travel a lot. Bank personal loan 9.9, crypto loan 1%. No penalty for fast payoff. It's the way to do it, and I need to start taking advantage of the crypto loans a lot more. I think I've only done 1 or 2, and I did them on KuCoin, but like I want to do DeFi ones. That's right, Oz. At Richard Parent, you're in good company with some goblin. And DCA Adventure is a great place to learn. Nicely said there, Oz. Couldn't have said it better. Welcome to the adventure that it is. We do see down here on the DCA oscillator, the tool that you will get if you join the DCA Patreon, you will get this badass oscillator. But we did get a buy signal on the 15th of March. That would have been today, right? Today's the 15th. So today it printed a buy signal. It printed right here at the open of the candle. So it made it all the way to the 21 moving average. And look, we did reject. So today we rejected off of that and we started our new candle. So it's kind of weird how the days go, the daily candles, like what time they open and close. But this is considered a rejection. So we rejected 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully we don't keep going down. I'll definitely be looking for the area of 38,000 for the first area of support. Probably going to try to buy there. We don't want to go lower than 37,600. Got to stay above that. Put that trend line back in there. But we did get a buy sign printed. We did have momentum wave clip off into the top of that blue wave. VWAP is above 0. It is above 0. It's actually sitting right at 3.06. So when VWAP is above 0, you want to be holding the asset. When VWAP crosses below and goes under 0, sell the asset, get out. You typically want to sell when you start to see that yellow wave starting to turn down to 0. That's your sign to get out. Or like here, this was a real sharp move where we had momentum come up and it immediately just fell off a cliff and clipped off the top of our blue momentum wave. Our buy sign didn't pick up till the top of this candle. So you would have missed this move, which that's a pretty big move on a daily, but it did get you in right here. Not bad. You still could have made a shit ton of money just off that one daily candle. No, not a flash loan. Yeah, the flash loans, are them still possible? But crypto loans, as of right now, before regulation, definitely would, try to start taking advantage of that kind of stuff, because you can get some loans for some really sweet interest rates. Like, if what's cool is you could even set it up with a buddy. Like if like me and Ralph wanted to do a loan together, we could both go make an account on KuCoin, and he could, throw a loan in there and slap 1% interest rate on it for me. Then I could go in and look up his loan and pick it and decide to take that loan and get a sweet deal. And in some cases, using DeFi and doing other stuff, you can actually end up earning a little bit of money after you pay back. So Ralph Cooper says, I use Ethereum for loans. The gas fees are too high to use it for much else. Yeah, man, I just can't fucking do it with Ethereum, dude. I can't. The only time I do anything with Ethereum is if somebody sends it to me, and then I just right then and there trade it on the exchange. I don't ever try to move it. Like, as much as I use MetaMask and stuff, I don't have no Ethereum in it. I just use the Binance Smart Chain. Sonya Neer says, I'm also building a PC to give away for the Salvation Army Christmas bell ringing season. I've already spent about $2,000 for the giveaways. That's awesome, Sonya. That's good karma. That'll come back to you for sure. You can get a loan in whatever you want, some Goblin. You can actually do loans in like USD coin. But yes, you can go in and get loans on your crypto as well. But like Coinbase, you can do it in Coinbase right now. You can go into Coinbase, but the whole thing's fucked up. Like, they want more collateral than what your loan is. So like, if I'm coming to you for a loan for $5,000 and I got to give you collateral of $8,000, then I don't need the $5,000. I have $8,000. You know what I mean? But a good way to do it is go take a loan and then trade it. You know what I mean? In Coinbase. Not financial advice at all. I do not recommend going and doing that, not knowing anything about charts or anything. Don't go to Coinbase and get a loan and then just go start trading, because that won't be good. But yeah, I know Mikkel, he knows a little bit about it. I think the Aave, I think he's, maybe I'm mistaken. I know DeFi though, DeFi lending is like super hot, and there's a ton of really good ones. My payout for mining pool to move 0.1 ETH was $1.30 in Ethereum. No shit, Doom Miner, really? I didn't even see where Gundy said. What did he say there? Go back up there. Coinbase fees for crypto loan is about the same as a bank. Yeah, they are too. They are pretty expensive. Anything on Coinbase is expensive. Trading, depositing, anything. Like it's hard to stomach when I'm doing trades on Coinbase, especially if like if I'm buying or something, and I'm getting hit with a $15 fee to buy, or a $15 fee to just trade. It's sickening. You can go to Coinbase Pro and actually, you know, get a little bit cheaper fees trading over there. They're a lot cheaper actually, but it's still high. You know what I mean? That's why Pionex, I like Pionex for trading wise if you're doing a lot of buying and selling, because their fees are really small. Oh, helpful crypto miner. I'm the guy that plays them flash loans. How exactly in flash loans work? Helpful. Definitely do your own research. Definitely. But the loans are pretty slick. Like I said, I know KuCoin was doing them. I don't know if they still are. Back probably 4 or 5 years ago, I was doing them on KuCoin. I was doing them with my Electroneum. I was loaning my Electroneum out, which was pretty sweet. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum's looking the same as Bitcoin on the daily. We're hitting that 21 and that 50-day moving average. You can see that we did reject on yesterday's candle on that 21. If we go back to the 10th of March and the 9th of March, you can see that we actually went up to the 50-day moving average and we rejected off of those. This is why I trade with moving averages, guys. They're pretty on point. You don't have to do anything until we get close to one of them. And then once we get close to one of them, then it's trading time. Especially if we're around a real big area of support or resistance, and then the moving average is acting as support or resistance. Then we kind of have a better idea of whatever side we break, how significant it is. And if we have a better chance of actually continuing on that direction. And I can tax write off. Can you write them off in taxes? I'm sure you could. I hate the word loan, MC says. Me too. Unless you're talking about really stupid low interest rates. A lot of feckin' code, helpful crypto miner says. I know that's right. The DeFi degen demigod. That's right. Helpful. Are you still in the Honey DAO and Honey Finance? Because I am. I left all that cake in there. It's still in there. Are you still messing with it? I'm out. Gotta go get Jessica from her ski. Be careful, Glenn. Appreciate you for stopping by, buddy. Ooh, Electroneum. That's right, Gundy. You know all about the Electroneum. You know, I have not really looked to see if it was still around. I wonder if it is. MC. Stay FA, Glenn. LOL, can we see SHIB again? I know it went down. Well, you damn right, some goblin. That's why we do these videos. We'll definitely look at SHIB if that's what you want to look at. More rejections than I get at the nightclub. Oh, shit. Emotional damage. Richard Parent. Yepers. Oh, that's funny. Let's mark the Ethereum's resistance here real quick. We are going to start right redo that. We'll start over in this area somewhere, right at that 21. We're gonna bring it across. And when you guys are doing these charts, I'm going to show you a couple little tips and tricks on the Trading View. They've done some updates now. Seriously, guys, Trading View can do so much stuff. There's so much stuff that I don't even know how to do on here. But there are so many helpful tools, so many easy things that you guys could be using and taking advantage of to help make educated decisions when you're looking at these charts. This can be super easy and super basic, and you can have it like that, or you can put 4 million indicators on there and make it look super complicated and really hard to see what's going on. I suggest picking 1 or 2 indicators that you know how to use correctly, and then just using straight trend lines and support and resistance. There's no need, seriously, for all that fancy bullshit. There really isn't. Especially once you know how to draw trend lines and you trade 1 time frame or 2 time frames. You're not scalp trading and trying to hit every single, you're not trading on the hour or putting a trade in on the daily chart, then flipping down to the 2-hour chart and being like, oh, what the hell, I should have done this. Once you get the strategy in place and you do the same thing over and over and over again, you get better at it. And the more you'll see, more things will jump out on the chart. You're going to see things on the chart and be like, oh, holy shit. It'll all just click, I promise. Hey Oz, I appreciate your services. So anyways, we got this box. If you go on the left side of your toolbox anywhere over here, you guys, and you just hover over the tool, you'll get a real small arrow that pops up. You can click that small arrow and it'll give you a whole list of other crap that you can use. Click the star, and the star is going to add that tool over here to your favorite toolbar. This is my favorite toolbar. This is all the shit that I use all the time. Anytime that I'm making charts for the guys in DCA or my personal Discord, this is what I'm doing. So I got my box of resistance here. Now I'm going to go down here to this thing called a price label. I'm going to click it, and I just line it up with the bottom line of resistance, and boom, that's already, it just tells you. That way you ain't got to like write it in, or but get in the habits of doing this on your charts while you're doing TA, so that way you can kind of, it keeps track of your ideas. And then 5 hours from now, when you come back to the chart and you look at it and see if it played out or not, it's just nice to have on there. And then I'll click it again, and I'll go up to the top line, and I'll click it there, and it's giving you a price of 3,000 and 2,675. So that's your area of resistance to beat for Ethereum. Ethereum's obviously, for it to be bullish, we got to get above the 21 and 50-day moving average, come back, close a couple times on it, shoot up to the box, break the box, come back, close a couple times on it, and then we're going to be fighting this 200-day moving average on Ethereum right around $3,521. Now remember, guys, every day these moving averages move. So today it's at 3,500 on the 200-day. Tomorrow it might be down at 3,450. It just depends. So definitely keep that in mind. The only country I'm currently mining is with my CPU Celeron G4 900 at 600 hashes a second with Monero Random X with 3 settings. So far, I've made 500 plus coins with the CPU. That is freaking crazy. That is awesome, Sonia. That is awesome. Take a look at the weekly real fast. Weekly, it looks like we probably are going to take a shot at that 50-week moving average. That's right around $3,100. So I don't know. It's going to be iffy. If we can get to the top of the box and close, then I would say 3,100, and then the 21 week. And you see how these line up, and they're hitting resistance every time. The oscillator on Ethereum shows on the weekly that it is in the oversold area that you should have bought, and it did print a small buy signal on today's candle, the one that just printed just now. Printed, or no, this is the weekly, I'm sorry, 4 days, 23 hours ago. Let's see what the daily did, if it printed anything on the daily. Yes, it did. No, it didn't. Didn't say nothing for today. Yesterday, it had a buy. Yesterday, though, we hit that 21 moving average. And we rejected off of it. So we're trying. We're trying. Let's see what happens today. VWAP is above 0 on Ethereum as well. I'm going to take a look at good old Litecoin because Gundy's in the house. I haven't looked at Litecoin for a minute. So we'll take a look at it. Litecoin did close above its 21-day moving average. Appreciate that, Gundy. Make sure to smash them likes for the best TA weatherman. Appreciate that, brother. But yeah, we did get above that 21-day moving average on Litecoin, and we closed. That's what we want to see, you guys. That's what we want to see for Ethereum. That's what we want to see for Bitcoin. We got to get above the 21. You see here where we tested it, boom, we hit it, we hit it, we hit it. We're making it weak all through here. We're plucking them buyers out. Buyers finally fell out. We did break above. We closed above. Now, if we close above it today, 22 hours, 24 minutes left in that daily candle. If we close above it today, then definitely be looking for that jump up there to that 50-day moving average. Right around $113 on Litecoin. Litecoin, crazy ass chart. It makes the craziest floors of support and resistance. So I mean, there is so many layers. Let me lock this on and I'll just run through, and I'm gonna just do lines for you for right now. Boom, there's area, there's an area there. Why ain't it staying locked? A line should stay locked, damn it. Maybe it'll stay locked up there. Nope, what the heck? I'm gonna click it, I'm gonna lock it. There we go, do that. So it makes, Litecoin is just notorious for having a chart like this with all of its layers of support and resistance. I mean, it's all over the chart. So it really does this zigzaggy bullshit where it takes freaking forever for it to move around. One thing that I don't like on the oscillator, let me swell this up a little bit. I mean, I guess it's not bad, but I'd like to see this wave, the second wave, get bigger on the oscillator. That's our root wave, trigger wave. That's when we know that there is enough momentum that it really is going to push up and go the direction that we want to go. When you get your root wave and then your trigger wave, your second wave is bigger than the root wave, then we know that it's really good momentum. I've tend to notice that these plays here where the second wave is smaller, it's not as accurate. It's literally 50-50. It does it a lot more. See, like this one, you got your small root wave, and then boom, your trigger wave was right there ready, and we knew that was good momentum. So you would have taken that trade. You would have known that was a good bottom up here and rode that wave up. I don't normally take the trade. If I'm just doing root wave, trigger wave with the oscillator, I'm not taking the trade if that second wave is smaller for that reason, because it does not always go up. And sometimes that's creating a bearish divergence as well. So I'm buying broken 1650 48 card from eBay, and I'm going to fix it, and I'm only paying 160 for it. Yeah, man, there's always all kinds of people on there selling broken cards because they don't get display or something. You know, you can pick them things up for pretty cheap and throw them on Hive, and a lot of times they work. I ended up doing that with a couple FXX. I think they were 560s I did that with. Got them for really cheap. I think I got one for like 75 bucks and one for $100. Bitcoin Gold. You want to look at Bitcoin Gold? We're going to check out, after Litecoin, we were going to take a look at so, well, anyway, guys, this is all the resistance on Litecoin, but I'm suspecting 113 a retest of that 20 or that 50-day moving average. Go over to the weekly. Reset the chart, take off all that drawing nonsense. Now look at that 200-week moving average. We got a golden cross back here on 15th of March 2021. So that's a long time ago. But we are using that 200-week as support. That's really good for Litecoin. Very bullish too. Yep, that's almost a doji candle. That is almost a doji candle right here. These candles, when you see a candle that opens and closes almost in the exact same spot, it almost just looks like a real thin cross. That is a doji candle, and a lot of times that represents reversal in trend. And you want to see these at the bottom of a pump, or bottom of a dump, or at the top of a pump. In this case, we got a big dump and we got a doji candle. So that's a strong indicator right there that this is going to do a reversal. But we're running right into resistance as soon as we start taking off. You know, looking here, it's saying right around 115, 116. On the daily, it was showing right around 113. But if we were to actually jump up there and test that 21-week moving average, that'd be right around $150. I don't think that's going to happen, you guys. It would take a hell of a lot for it to get up that high. So just be patient here. I think it'll do a zigzag thing, and we're just going to break layer after layer. And you guys know what to do. Look for the validation of support. If support does not validate, hurry up and sell that shit and buy back at the next level of support. I'm still waiting on what will happen with my taxes. I sold into dirty fiat last year, so I get to pay capital gains tax. So much news for Litecoin this year too. I'm horrible at keeping up with crypto news. I know that somehow knew that XRP lawsuit was over. How about the EU having that vote to ban crypto? Not financial advice. Buying in these down markets big and holding for a year can pay off well. You are absolutely right, Gundy. Absolutely right. I mean, just look at Litecoin. Look at Litecoin overall. We scroll out and we look at the overall macro view of Litecoin. Okay, we'll go to the monthly. Look at where we're at. We're on the 50-month moving average right now. Again, we got 15 days, 23 hours. We've traded in between, and the monthly chart's still very bullish. I don't like this candle too much, but you guys see this long-legged doji right here? Perfect freaking example. You couldn't get any better than this. Right there. It's got a real long leg, and then the body's all the way at the top, and it's at the bottom of a dump. So we get a huge, we get freaking lift off, and then we dump all the way back down, and then boom, that doji candle happens. And that's a perfect sign of reversal. Yeah, it didn't pass. Yeah, it was 30 something to 24, something like that. No, we haven't done SHIB yet. So we'll see what happens with Litecoin, guys. As of right now, looking at it as a macro standpoint on a monthly chart, it's holding up. It's got to stay above that 50-month moving average. We don't want to see it close below $99. If we get a close below $99, then we're going to be dropping down. Probably start to bounce around at the 86 and probably stop anywhere from $60 to $58. So that's quite a drop. But you know what I mean? It's a good buying opportunity. It's a good buying opportunity because if you buy down here, this seems to be like the golden zone. I mean, look at these tops. You'd have bought down here at 82. It went all the way to 420. This is back when I was buying Litecoin. I was buying like, where did I buy? Right in here, 150-ish on Litecoin. So back in 2018. Well, not when I was getting all of mine. It's a 1650 gaming 4 gig, and in the pick it has 4 or 5 PCI caps missing, and I'm going to solder on a coat hanger, cut pieces, and UV solder mask so they don't short out. Let us know how that works. I'm too scared to do anything like that. If you're going to McKellar Nemesis or something like that happens. Oh, I don't even know why I hit Coinbase. There ain't enough info on here to really do anything. Alright. So we got a hell of a pattern forming right here. This is a very nice pattern. For anybody new to DCA, YouTube, and this is your first show, definitely join our Discord. Link is in the description. Definitely make an account over at TradingView. Free subscription, you don't need a paid one. Go do all of that, then message me on Discord, let me know you did that, and I will give you the free DCA moving average tool that I'm using right now. This is the main tool I use. I give this away to people for free occasionally, but if you guys are here right now, definitely join. Link in the description, and we'll get you set up with this free tool. Tech man, wait for the W on the chart, then moon. That's right, I do trade those. So you can draw this in multiple different ways. You can do this in a channel and have a nice channel in here, kind of like a broadening. No, I'd say that's pretty good. That's a pretty good channel. And we could play this breakout here. You could wait and breaks out of the pattern. You could take the trade. But as soon as it breaks out of the pattern, we got that 21-day right in our way at 1,000,000,2184. And then the 50-day moving average is right above it again, just like most of the other ones we've looked at. Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Well, Litecoin's a little different on the weekly, but Bitcoin and Ethereum, the 21 and 50 are right on top of each other right now. But the 50-day moving average is at 1,000,000,2488. So those are going to be right in the way as soon as you make this breakout pattern. Or you could draw it as a pennant pattern too. You could take out this bottom one here, and you could draw it up like this and make a pennant. We break the top, you're buying. We break the bottom, we're selling. We are always putting our stop loss in the middle of the pattern. The reason why we put it in the middle of the pattern, because breakout trades are 80-20. 80% of the time, they go the direction they break out. So if we break the top, we keep going through the top. If we break the bottom, we keep going down, okay? But there's them 20% occasions where the price will break the top and it turns around and comes back down to the pattern. If it comes in back inside that pattern, it's going all the way through it. So if we break the top and we come back down and we break back in, it goes all the way through and down, and vice versa. If we broke the bottom of the pattern and came back up and went inside, it goes all the way through the pattern most of the time. So if you're putting your stop loss in the middle, it's cutting you out, it's getting you out of the bad trade, you're good to go. On the 80% of the time when it breaks, it doesn't come back down in the pattern, it just keeps on going. So you got your stop loss there, you win the trade, it's all good. But definitely put the stop loss in the middle. It's going to help you a ton. But those are simple, easy trades. You can look at breakout trades all day long. Usually when we get about 3/4 of the way to the end of the pattern, that's when it makes it smooth. But as you can see here on this daily, the way we have it drawn in, we are all the way at the end of the pattern, so it's going to make it smooth. And even right now, guys, where SHIB is at, 1,000,000, 2187. If we moved up to that 21-day at 1,000,000, 2369, that's still a big ass move for SHIB. That's a big ass move. So if you go buy 1,000,000 freaking SHIB right now and you trade this move, you could really freaking kill it. And if you're looking down at the oscillator as well, we're in the overbought area, or oversold area, I'm sorry. So we're going to start buying back. It's almost time to start buying back. It looks like momentum is actually clipping off right now as we speak. And it printed its buy signal today, you guys, right now. We did get the buy signal printed on the oscillator. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so you can see. When I'm talking about buy signal, it is this green dot. This is small buy, or you could look at it as small bottom. When they're bigger bottoms or bigger buy signals, it'll be a bigger dot. VWAP. VWAP. Also, very teeny tiny. VWAP is the yellow wave. It's just breaking zero. I mean, let's go full screen with it. Look at it. It is just breaking zero. We are on the top side of zero. So putting this together, VWAP wave is above zero. We got the buy signal down here on the momentum wave. We even had momentum wave clip off the top. We have root wave. Here's a root wave. Here's our trigger wave. It's bigger. So very confident. That's giving us a lot of yeses to that this thing's going to move to the upside. It's going to break the top of the pattern. Uh-oh. There we go. So it's very, very possible this thing breaks this top side. It hits that 21-day moving average at 1,000,02354. Rejects there. Why? That 21 is resistance. We have resistance right over here to the left of it. We have resistance to the left again, and you go all the way to the left. You got a bunch of old support, new resistance. So very possible we hit the 21, we bounce, we go back down. Dang it! Well, Goblin, go in and draw this damn pattern. Draw this pennant on your SHIB chart real quick on your daily. Once you have it drawn in on your daily, then go down to like your 1 hour chart, your 1 hour time frame, and wait till it breaks the pattern. It breaks outside of that pattern and you get a couple candles closing on the outside of that hour time frame, buy it. Buy a big chunk of it, or DCA into the position you have. Not financial advice. DCA into the position that you have now. And just to make this clear too, with leverage trading, do not ever dollar cost average into a losing leverage trade. I said something to Grits the other day about DCAing into a trade, and then after I said it, I kind of was like, oh shit, I probably shouldn't have said that, or specified that if he was using leverage to not do that. Don't ever do that, because usually it doesn't work out and you lose a lot. So if you're in a leverage trade and you're losing, and that thought even crosses your mind about DCAing into it to get a better liquidation price, just cut your loss and get out then. Right then. Going to desolder my DRAM slot because of the issue of reading it when it feels like it. Or I'm going to solder it back on because I tested it on safe mode and it read it and booted 3x. And the code 55 not post output and video will be posted. Simon Starkey, indicator looks awfully similar to Crypto Faces. Yeah, it is kind of close. His has got some other stuff in it. Mine's got some other stuff in it. His is called Market Cipher. Ours is called DCA. His costs a fuck ton of money. Ours does not cost that much money at all. But yeah, his has a lot more different lines and different stuff that he uses in it. I've taken a lot of that out. And, well, didn't put it in, I should say. Ours does a little bit different, shows a little bit different stuff. I think he's got a bunch of new waves and a couple other lines and some RSI, I think, on there. It's been a while since I've watched Crypto Face or looked at the Market Cipher. That's right, Gundy. Always look left. Left it out. Yeah, not knocking Crypto Face's indicator or anything. I'm just saying that ours reads the same thing. And it's way cheaper. Way cheaper. I think the last time I knew about his stuff, he was charging $1,200 for this. I don't know if that included his signal group or what all that was. But yeah, I mean, I like Crypto Face. He's cool. That's kind of how the whole tool thing happened. It's a long story, but yeah. Let's look at GFAI. What is that helpful? Or if you're still here, what exactly are they, or who are they? What do they do? I didn't look anything up on them. I just looked at the chart, and this is what I was looking at on my lunch today. But it's looking like it rejected hard at that resistance. When I posted this, let's go back into Discord and see when I posted that. We'll go to the traditional stock market. I'll see if you join DCA Patreon group, you are going to get access to DCA with trading. You're going to get the trading bot talk channel. You're going to get whale alert. You're going to get read-only crypto signals, read-only stock signals, read-only manual bot signals. And then here are the Astro Park trading bots. This is my partner in my personal Discord, Crypto Mentors. He does all the coding. He's a coding genius. But yes, these are his bots. This one's a sniper scalper. This one's a money flow index wave. And this one is his famous algo trading bot. Then you also get the market movers voice channel. All kinds of good stuff in there. But traditional stocks, okay, so when I posted this earlier today, we just started rejecting off of that line of resistance. So if we go back to trading view, we did fully reject and the market ended or closed. It should have a closed here. I don't know why it don't. But definitely be looking for that thing to go back down to the 80-cent mark for rebuy. If it respects the 50-day moving average, definitely got to respect it. We want to close above it. We got to close above it here, and here. So should be pretty good. It's a global integrated security solutions provider that is focused on developing robotic solutions and information security services that complement its well-established secured logistics business. That was a freaking mouthful there. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, this looks like a really good bottom. Is this new? I mean, did they come to market the 29th of September? Because if they really did come out then, they could be making a nice bottom right here. Money flow index wave is green. That's smart money in. All kinds of bullish divergences running on there. Recently new. So yeah, I would definitely be watching for a drop back down to the 80-cent mark and would take a buy there. Where are you trading this at, if you don't mind? If you don't want to dox yourself, message me in the Discord. Let me know where you're trading it. I upgrade the DRAM. I upgraded it to 16 gig, 2600 megahertz RAM from 2400, and it was not reading on the DIMM slot. Same thing happened, but DIMM B is okay. The DIMM B is the one closest to CPU. What's up, Admin's Production? Hope you're not a scammer. Yeah, but I'm interested in this. If I take it you guys bought down here at the 50-day moving average, I would assume, because it sounded, from what you guys were talking, it sounded like you kicked or you scored a touchdown on this one, is what happened. I totally missed it. It went way above my head. I didn't catch it till after the ninja was talking to you. That's a good play. If you guys got down here and bought at 79, 80 cents, knowing you helpful, you probably were down here at the 55, 60 area. Alright, just didn't recognize the Didn't recognize the name. Appreciate you for stopping. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. My bad. How dare you call me out as a scammer? I'm sorry, man. Nothing meant by it at all. At all, I promise. I bought in at 52 cents. Yeah, I figured you did. Golden Wolf, what up? I knew you did. So you're down here at that 21 day. That's right around, oh, 52 cents. You're even lower. Holy shit, dude. See, I mean, you got in. You were early. You got in right underneath the 21. Good job, buddy. That's nice. Very good job. What was the other one, too? You were talking about another one, I do believe. From my buddy, the Ninja, he was trading AMD. We were talking about it back and forth in Discord as well. I said, hey, man, keep, you know, there is possible head and shoulders here. This was the area of support that I drew in for him. Said if it broke this, get out of it. But it looked like it's testing that 21-day moving average, and that's right around $111. I would think about taking your profit there. You don't necessarily want to hurry up and take it too quick. There is a small amount. If you get up above the 21 and you close above it, you're going to turn this small area now into support. And I mean, it is an area. It's teeny, but it's there. Whoops, went way too big. I guess we could probably bring it down a little bit. So you do got a tiny little box here. You validate that support, then obviously you want to wait and hit that 50-day moving average. That's going to be right around $114. Massive plays. PLM is the other one. Let's look at PLM. Is this Polymet Mining Corporation or Pullman? So we'll make sure that we get the right one. And what's cool too, guys, when you're looking at this stuff, you can go in and like see how many people shorten versus how many people are longing. So 9 times out of 10, if there is more people shorting, you got more short volume than you have long volume. Be thinking about a short squeeze. You know what I mean? It usually does that. PLM is the other one. Pullman, right here. Polymint. This one, right? I think I got it right. Holy hell! Look at that doji candle. That is some crazy market manipulation there. If this is the right one, Polymet Mining Corporation, right? Or Ploment. It's not coming up with Ploment. I don't see a Ploment. Okay, yeah. Well, it got a bullish cross on the 8th of March, which is good. Still need to get it back above that 200-day moving average. If the 21 and 50 get back above the 200-day moving average, then it's full-blown bull market cycle for this asset. See how, take it they're pretty old. We've been around the block for a while. Ooh, look at this. So we stretch this up and we really get a good look here. We are testing that 50-month moving average right now. We have just broken the 21-month, 15 days, 18 hours, guys, again, for the monthly candle closing. But if it would close above the 21, that's good. And it already hit the 50. So today it opened up. Today opened up at 253, went all the way to 480. That's crazy. The average price is $8.84. And it's making its floor. It's making its floor. If it closes below that $2.43 mark, it will free fall. It will be back down to, you know, in the double digits as far as cents. So this could be a decent play, depending. Mining, like what are they mining? Is it coal? Is it lithium? Is it, you know, or is it natural gas, or depending on what they're doing, this could be a good play. Again, even buying down, you know, at $2 and it making over a $2 move, you're over doubling your money. So I mean, you dump a couple $1,000s into that, you'd have done good. Stock and crypto market. We do mostly crypto, but yeah, we do have a stock channel inside our Discord. So guys have been talking about it a lot more, and Helpful Crypto Miner hit some home runs here recently, so that's the ones that we're looking at. So Helpful Crypto has over 800 shares right now, or has 800 shares of this current stock, just to be clear. But yeah, it's well then you fuck, dude, you're sitting on a ton of money. Definitely start thinking about profit, so you get up into the $5, almost $6. Might see a wick to $7. If we get above that 50-day moving average, if you can hold out till then, or that 50-month, oh man. Yeah, you want to look at Tesla? Absolutely. Woohoo. Just looking on the monthly right now. I think Tesla is way overvalued. I don't think it should be $800. Maybe fair market value of like $200. But I'm telling you guys, with the phasing out of fuel vehicles, of gas vehicles, diesel vehicles, I'm telling you, it's a huge, and with all this bullshit going on now with Russia and Ukraine and everything, it's a huge catalyst for electric cars. This, in my opinion, where Tesla's at right now, this would be my first buy if I was going to buy into Tesla. It would be down here by the 723 to current, where it's at the current price now of $801. This is a pretty decent area of support right here. It's a monthly chart. It don't look that big, but it is a pretty big area of support. Now, if something happens, you guys, and Tesla breaks down below that 21-month moving average, and it closes below that $723 mark, you can best believe it's probably going to fall down to that 50-month around $353. There's nothing to the left side of this that is that significant that it's really going to hold it up, that it really has a floor. If it falls down to the 50-month moving average around 360, and I'm only saying that it's going to stop there because we know moving averages act as support and resistance. It may stop there, but if it goes through there too, it's going to go all the way back down here. You guys, there's really nothing holding up Tesla. There's really nothing there. You imagine if it fell back down to $64, $70, $80. I don't think the government would allow that to happen. I don't think it would ever happen. So it's probably going to bounce here at this 21-month moving average. Richard Parent, yeah, I mean, it's very possible that it hits down here to like 540 area, and worst comes to worst, 350-ish. But this would be the area to watch. If you're going to buy and you're waiting for that area, that $350 area, you might as well just keep waiting, sit on your hands and wait it out. Wait till we get good confirmation off that 50-month to decide. Because if we get good confirmation and we respect that as support, then we're going to go up. So you need to just take your buy then. But if it keeps dipping below and it's not making up its mind, I mean, really watch it, because if it drops below that 50, there's nothing holding it up no more, and you might be able to buy Tesla, you know, back around $170, $200, and even better around the $80 mark. You know what I mean? Worst case scenario. The only reason why I'm saying this is purely off the chart. There's nothing on there. There's no significant level of support that makes me feel comfortable and going in heavy at all in any of these areas. So for me, if I was going to do anything, I would probably try to buy right now and hope that it's going to bounce off that 21-month moving average. We'll flip down to the weekly. Weekly is closed under the 50-week moving average. That's bearish. Watch it reject here again if it don't get back on top. And this also forming a pattern too. You can draw in a pennant pattern here. It's almost, we might not be able to draw one in there. This is this is on the cuff of being valid. You want at least 3 to 4 touches on a trend line for it to be valid. You can't just have a trend line touch in one spot here and one spot down here and say, oh, that's valid. Don't work like that. If it did, you'd be drawing, you'd see trend lines like this. Be touching that one and touching that one. And you'd be like, oh, that's a trend. That's the trend it's going in. Whatever government electric car they got coming out with, got to get in with them. That is a very damn good point, Gundy. I know I'm never going to be able to catch who that is, but if any of you guys are, you catch any kind of new electric, whether it has to deal with batteries, mining, anything, I'm telling you, I just feel like within the next 2 to 4 years, we are going to see them kind of stocks freaking blowing up. I think they're going to go ballistic. That's right, Richard Parent, buy them up. No problem, buddy. Gotta take the kids to the store, fellas. Have a good one. Hey, I appreciate you for stopping in, MC. You be careful, buddy. You guys have a good night. Admins, production, I'm gonna butcher your name. I'm just gonna call you production. It used to give me headaches too, man. It really did. And then once I had that epiphany and everything kind of clicked, you just got to start out easy. You go and watch YouTube and you have so many of these YouTubers pulling out 50 gazillion tools and having so much stuff all on one giddy up. They make it look so complicated and so hard. They make it look like that you need them, like that you have to have them tell you what to do. And you really don't. That's not what I try to do. I try to teach people to do it and show them the simple, low risk, easy trades and how to spot them. I try to get you a strategy, point out the basic stuff, get you to follow rules. And then you be the signal. You rely on yourself. You don't rely on me or the signal channel or the bot channel. I'll try to get you to a point where you can just look at the charts. You know what you should be doing. We never rely on our tools. These are some cool tools that they're great, but they are not there to rely on 100%. We use them strictly in making decisions. It just helps make educated decisions. If you think that thing's gonna moonshot and you're looking at your oscillator and it's definitely saying, no shit, this shit is bearish, you need to really be double checking and double thinking about what you should be doing, and you probably should just be sitting on your hands at that point and waiting it out until you got a clear answer. And puka shell is not financial advice, right? Copper. Kyle Rosa wants to look up copper. Alright, we will take a look at good old copper. See where we can find a good... I don't really chart copper that much, so I don't really know a good place to look at it. Maybe copper.com. Weekly looks damn good, but we'll start off with the daily and look at copper just on a steady fucking rise since 2020. So we get a nice steady rise from 2020, then we get a nice consolidation phase. Boom, boom. I'll reset the chart. Now what this could be doing, there's several different things I see in here. Just looking at it off the rip, we could be doing a cup and a handle. Cup and handles are bullish. You usually get the cup, you get the handle, then you get a bunch of squirrely bullshit, then you get to move up. So if you miss buying in your handle, wait for the squirrely bullshit, buy in there. You know what I mean? Gotta wait for that squirrely bullshit. You guys will probably always remember that now. Anytime thinking of a cup or handle, you'll be thinking of the squirrely bullshit that happens on the end of it. The daily chart technically is in a bull market right now on copper. This is a CFDs on copper, but I'm pretty sure this is still the same price. It's $4.51 per ounce. Pretty sure. What up, Nemesis? How you doing, brother? Yeah, so we got the 21 moving average on top, we got the 50 in the middle, and we got the 200 on bottom. We did get a golden cross on copper the 7th of February. So if you had my indicator right here and you seen this golden cross, or if you watch any of my videos, I'm huge into moving averages. This would have been a hell of a freaking trade right here on the golden cross. The 50-day crosses the 200. Golden cross and death cross can only happen on the daily chart. They're only valid on a daily chart. Now, they cross on a weekly chart, they cross on a monthly chart, but they're not called golden crosses and they're not called death crosses on those time frames. Just the daily. But that would have been a hell of a trade. You'd have seen the cross and you would have actually bought right there at $4.40 and have been able to sell at $5. Now, if I trade anything like copper, silver, gold, I'm trading with leverage. Phemex, you can trade silver and gold on leverage crypto exchange. That's why you should definitely sign up in the link in the description. Sign up to Phemex because you can trade stuff like this. They don't have copper, but they do have gold and silver. If copper is to close here under this 50-day moving average, it does have support starting right down here at the $4.47 mark, all the way down to that 200-day moving average around $4.39. $4.38, I'm sorry. So it is a pretty big area of resistance. I would not think that copper is going to go any lower than that 200-day moving average. We can even throw a box on there just to show you guys a little bit better how much resistance that we have, or support we have in there. That's a pretty big box. So the lowest of that box is right around $4.38. I don't think it would go any lower than that. Need to get back above the 50. Need to get back above that 21-day moving average though. Right now the area to beat for copper to go on an all-time high, another shot for all-time high, would be right around $4.60. Once we get back above there and we make a floor of support, these little areas ain't really that significant on a daily chart. I think that it'll definitely get enough momentum to make another all-time high. All-time high was $5. That's pretty goddamn good. DCA Adventure need adults. Nemesis lost in the farm. Help. Oh, wait for that. Leave me here. Oh, shit. What up, Bait Shop Billy? We'll definitely jump back to Bitcoin. We'll definitely take a look. We'll jump back here right now. What did I tell you guys? Holy shit. Bitcoin 41,000. Bitcoin 41,000. This is where I said it was going to stop. Said it was going to probably have a tussle through here. We broke it though, you guys. That 21-day moving average, it is going to cross the 50. That is going to be a bullish crossover. I bet you it's going to happen by tomorrow, next day, the latest. Let's get our box of resistance put back in here. So Bitcoin is definitely on a move. That is badass. We are going to tussle through this area. We are going to tussle through this area. That's very good that we did get across that 50 and 21-day moving average. You guys can see down here on the DCA oscillator, VWAP took a sharp jump across the zero. But we'll see what happens. We're going to watch this for a minute. So far, we've hit the line and came down and created a teeny tiny baby wick. We'll see what's going to happen. Is it gonna keep going? Gonna keep going. Oh, fun stuff. It is pamping, Bait Shop Billy says. That is awesome. Well, then everything else has got to be pamping too. Let's look at SHIB. What we just said is SHIB. I told Goblin I told him to get this damn pattern drawn into his charts so he could watch this. Be watching it because she's making its move right now. Yes, Fed is announcing interest rates tomorrow. That was the first thing I kind of said. Like, if they stay even keeled and we just do the 0.25%, you know what I mean, it will be okay. I think that'll be good for Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin will have its rally. If we get aggressive and the Fed is like, no, fuck that, we're going to do 0.5 to 0.7 to 0.8, obviously that's going to be very bad, and I think we'll see markets across everything probably take a shit. You just hold on there, Goblin. Hold on for it. You know, it's gonna break the top of the pattern. I think. I'm pretty confident that it's gonna. And then be watching for that 0.2375 area for its tussling, for its you know what I mean. That's where you want to be watching for profit taking, because if we don't make it past there and hold, then get out. Because seriously, if you bought down here in the pattern right now, you put in like $500. I mean, that's a good move. You'd make a good bit of money. Yeah, daylight savings time is done. I think that happened Sunday night maybe. What up, Kiani? I think is how you say it. What up? What up? Appreciate you for stopping. Soon, Kyle Rosa. Now look, I've heard that there's big things going on with HNT. I've heard a lot of people saying that that's like it's in their top 10. I don't know what news is going on with them, but top 10. And Crow, Gundy, big things with Crow. United States crypto exchange coming from Crow is what I thought. Not 100% sure. If you want to look it up for me real quick, Gundy, but something is happening with Crow in the United States. I'm not 100%, but I know it was big news. Oh, I don't want to take SHIB off here. I want to... I got some crows. I know Gundy's got some crows. Crow is hitting that 21-day moving average. We do got a little pile of resistance right up above that moving average. Boom, boom, boom. We'll come in here like this, like that. Almost pretty much lined up with the 50-day moving average. So the area to beat's we need to close above 43 cents to keep going. Well, really, technically, we need to close above 40 cents to make a shot for that 43 cent. But once we get above 43 cents and close, we're going to go to 48. 48 to 54-ish is going to be hard for Crow. I don't think it's going to bust through that really easy. I think it's going to consolidate through that zone. But I don't think, if everything works out with interest rates and all that good stuff, I don't see no problem with Crow getting at least back up to 42 cents. And like I said, a close above 42 cents and then wait another day at least to make sure that we're going to make support there. I'd feel a lot more confident about throwing in a little bit more dollars and go after that 48 to 54 cent mark. That's right, get big gains from using crypto.com card while staking. Now you can't just stake what, like, let's say you had 100 of them. You can't just stake those 100, can you, Gundy? Do you have to be, isn't there a certain limit, like a certain amount that you have to? Because I have the blue crypto card where I get 3% back, I think, on my purchases. I know you got the good one. You got the red card, I think, don't you? Check Flux, please. Absolutely. I think Crow, though, man. I'm pretty sure I heard some big news about Crow. Weekly, huge ass pennant, you guys. Huge ass pennant. That is a huge ass pennant. I'm going candle body to candle body to candle body. We could draw this in like this, maybe. That's valid. And we are at the end of this pattern, you guys. We are at the end of this pattern. So, Crow makes its move and it breaks the top of this pattern. And it's right there at that support. See, that support don't look that significant on a monthly or a weekly chart. But this is a badass setup right here. Check AM18 next. Will do helpful. Good old days. Flux. Take a look at old Flux. Go back to the daily. So the daily chart is bearish. Not fully. It's actually kind of in the middle, if that makes sense. It's not bullish, but it's not bearish. It's in the middle-ish. We still are trading above the 200-day moving average, but our 21 is under the 50. That is a bearish. That happened back in the 30th of January. One good thing, though, for Flux, we did make it back above the 21-day moving average, and we have indeed came back. This is perfect. This is how you want to see it done, you guys. Again, for anybody new in here, link in the description for TradingView. Go make yourself a free account. Join our Discord. Link for that's in the description. Message me, Variant8, and I will send you this DCA moving average crossover tool. I will send it to you for free. This is something that I give out every once in a while, but you definitely want to have this tool. It's the main one that I trade with. I have it up no matter what. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. I'm using these moving averages. But this was a perfect example of how we get above the moving average and we come back and we're testing it as support. We're testing it as support. So hopefully we validate support here. We make a good support. We try for the 50-day moving average. That's right around $1.51. We got to get above $1.51 and close. We want to come back, test 151 and make that support. And then we're going to rip it up to the next area, $1.73-ish. Once we get above $1.73, it's got to do the same thing. It's got to come back, make support. Once it's validated, we'll go ahead. And it doesn't always look like this, guys, these little lines. Sometimes when it needs to make support, it takes fucking days. Okay, it could be way out here before it actually goes. So, but yeah, I mean, it's looking decent on a daily. It's definitely got potential. Definitely got potential. Being above that 21, that's a good sign. 21 hours and 32 minutes left in this daily closing. Remember too, though, every time we do this, it does get weaker. We've rejected off the 50 the last not yesterday, day before, but on the 13th and the 12th. 13, 15. Yeah, no, so the 13th and the 12th we have rejected off of the 50-day moving average. The best thing how to tell you about crows, go look up the white sheet. Basically, some goblin crow is the rewards coin for crypto.com. And they've done, it's confusing, man, because they've rebranded and done different things with it. What the hell happened, Gundy? Wasn't it something else? MCO? It was the MCO token first. And then I think they rebranded into Crow, if I remember correctly. All I know is I was holding a shit ton of MCO coins, and I did the swap to Crow. Did that, and then the fucking market, dude, I'm serious, just for Crow. Remember this, Gundy? Right when they did all that bullshit, Crow fell, I mean, the floor fell out of it, and it was ridiculous for months. For months and months and months, it was so low. I think that's when, Gundy, I think that's when you got your, that's when you took the jump and got that good card. when it was low like that, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I just kept on holding. Like, I didn't even want to look at my account because I was so sick on how much of my portfolio, I mean, I like cut in half by 3/4. I mean, it went down really bad, so it was sickening. And then it went on a moonshot. Oh yeah, production. I mean, it can be easy. I mean, I know it might seem like what the hell, and be kind of overwhelming at first. But you'll see when I draw these boxes in, I try to leave it on there. Then next week when we do the video, if the same people come into the live stream and we go back and look at them coins again, then we go back and check my TA and see if what I said happened, or if I was right, or if I was completely wrong and came nowhere close. You know what I mean? So I try to leave everything on here, so that way next week we'll be able to check everything and see. So hopefully when we come back to Flux, we're sitting on top of my box, bouncing around in a little bit. Bait Shop Billy, yeah, typical of a rebrand. Ralph Cooper, I got hit by the crow and MCO. I actually still have like 10 MCO that I have in a different wallet. And it just costs too much to move them through the Ethereum network. I think the last time I tried to move them, it was going to cost me $160. It's like, I'm not doing that. That's stupid. 17 cents it went down to. Ugh. Watching these, well, it's on you, but I told you that I'm kind of. But Crypto.com is sweet though, because you get their debit card. You stake Crow, and you can get a debit card, and you can get Netflix for free. You can get Spotify for free. You can get cheaper flights, I do believe. You can get super kick-ass deals on hotels when you fly. So it's definitely worth getting for sure. I want to see Gaffy and PLM next week. We'll definitely go back to it. I have them up here, what we drew. We'll leave these on here, and we'll definitely see what happens. Luna, I've just been paying attention to this coin. I haven't really followed it too much, but Luna is a decent crypto. It double topped. We did get a nice double top. That's why it's going down. We are going to hit that 21-day moving average. So if anybody fucks with Luna, this is probably a good buying opportunity. The daily chart, this is one of the very few cryptocurrencies where the daily chart is bullish, is in a bear market or in a bull market cycle. So keep an eye on this. Definitely this is where I'd be taking my leveraged buy at, would be at this 21. And I don't buy exactly at the 21-day moving average. I always go just under it a bit when I'm going in for my trade, because it hardly ever just hits the line exactly and stop. It always goes a little bit past. Oh, no cheaper flights, but free airport lounge, which still, that's badass. Oh, Kawiani can't get Crow. Kiani, I think is how, I don't know how to say it. Ani. No Crow from where I'm at. That sucks. Is that just because of your country? They don't support it, I take? You can get lights cheap now. What you talking about, Ralph? Oh, cheap flights, I think he was saying. Yeah. My parents, they work in the airline industry, as far as they make the turbines. They make all the airfoils that go in the turbines. I used to do it too. I didn't work where they work at, but I worked for a company that outsourced for them. But you know, you see the big jumbo jet engines. They also do shit for helicopters too. But big jet engines and stuff like that, they got their big turbines on them, and they go from really small fan blades to really humongous fan blades. I actually have a box of prototypes that I messed them up at work when I was precision grinding them. Anyways, I messed them up, and I didn't want to get in trouble for scrapping them, so I brought them home. I mean, they're prototypes. I definitely would get in big shit in trouble if they ever fell into the wrong hands, like as far as other governments like China and such. But anywho, they are pretty cool. I'll have to bring them in the house and show them to you guys one day. They're just small. Some of them are small airfoils. I got a couple big ones. Oh, here's a really good example of a doji candle. Perfect example. Right here, we get a nice little rally to the upside. Boom, doji candle. That's a sign of reversal. Market's indecisive, and boom, we get the reversal. This is at the top of a pump. Now, if you get this at the bottom of a dump, then we know it's about time, like right here. We get this nice long dump, and then boom, doji candle. This is reversal, market's indecisive, boom, we get our pump. So definitely keep track of your candles. Now, if you join the DCA Patreon group, what up, Golden Wolf? If you join the Patreon group, you will get the DCA oscillator, which is this one down here. But you're also going to get, I'm going to turn this one off real quick. You're also going to get the DCA power tool. And the power tool, once it turns on here, give it a minute. I wonder why it's not to reading. Go into my settings. Huh. Wonder what my, oh, there it is. Okay, so this is the power tool. This overlays the candles. This is an EMA ribbon. EMA ribbon acts as support and resistance. If we're trading above the ribbon, it's support. If we're trading below the ribbon, it's resistance. You can turn on buy and sell signals on this ribbon. I don't use the buy and sell signals. These are not accurate. These signals are not accurate, okay? I don't like the buy sell signals. You can code these in so it'll drop them down here and drop them at the top. We just have them in there. Don't use the buy sell signals. Just showing them to you. You can go into these settings though. If you use Heiken Ashi candles, which I recommend that you do if you're a new trader, Heiken Ashi takes out all the choppy bullshit. See how we got a lot of red, a lot of green, red, green, red, green. We go to Heiken Ashi candles. Boom. Makes the trends easier to trade. You get a bunch of green, a bunch of red, a bunch of green, a bunch of red, instead of regular candles that make it all choppy and shitty looking, right? But anyway, the oscillator, you can go into these settings. You can enable Heiken Ashi candles. You can enable or disable the buy sell signals, so we'll take them off. Factor selection, you can change any of these settings, okay? And if you screw it up and you can't get back, you can go down here to default and just click it back to default. Don't mess with any of these numbers. Don't mess with any of this stuff. You don't want to mess any of this crap up. But what you can do is when you get down to the bottom, it says show doji candles. You can click that. And let me see if doji, we can make our dojis come up with yellow X's. You've seen them pop up, and then boom. And then you can do a above bar, below bar, whichever you want it to do it, and then you just click OK, and then boom, it's gonna highlight anything that is a doji. All this, I can see some that are not in the right spot. And see, this is gonna have to be updated, I do believe, because I don't think they're working. Unless my stuff's lagging, because you can see there's yellow X's where there's not doji candles, which is not normal. See, that's not a doji. It may have been when it first started out at some point, and that's why it printed the X, and then the candle ended up playing out. So like, you know, it should have been an X here. There is an X there. Should have been an X there. What I'm saying is this candle could have been a doji at one point throughout the candle, the time of the candle. and the X prints and says it's a doji, and then it goes ahead and fills out. So I'll definitely get this looked into. So my bad, don't go turn this on because it's not going to help you spot the dojis until I get this fixed. So that'll be on the top of my priorities list, is getting that shit fixed for you. I don't want you using it and it not working right. But as far as the rest of the EMA ribbon, you can turn off the doji candles. We'll turn them off. And you can use it without it. I don't ever use it with them on. What's cool about the script though, what I have coded in here, so when the EMA ribbon, when it prints a blue triangle, the ribbon contracts. When it contracts all the way and all the bands come together, it's going to print a triangle. That triangle is telling you, all right, price action's about to happen. The bands are about to expand and blow apart. That's when we get a lot of violent moves, volatility in the market. I also have it made so when the orange triangles and the green triangles print, that is correlating with the oscillator below. So when the money flow index wave, the red wave and the green wave, this big green one, and you see a little bit of the red down here, I call this the smart money wave. When it flips from green to red, it'll tell you. So this is very important wave to watch on a daily, weekly, or monthly money flow index. Basically, when it goes from green to red, it's going to tell you. So boom, it tells you it went from green to red. So it's letting you know. From here, it goes from red to green. So that's what that green one's letting you know. We turned back from green to red right here. And you come back down here, we go from green to red. So there's all kinds of different multiple things. You got your bearish divergence that it prints. If you go over here and find a green line somewhere, if we go down to like an hour, I'm sure we'll have one. Right there's a green line. That's a bullish divergence. Bitcoin up 8% in the last 18 hours. That's fucking crazy. Love you all, but my crab cakes are about done. Good night, Ralph. Appreciate you for coming, brother. Have a good night. Just a heads up, if you get the DCA indicators, you get a free trading view account. No need for pro. That's right. A free account will only let you use 3 indicators at one time. But if you use the free account in My Tools, you can use several different indicators, way more than 3. You can use the EMA ribbon, which has all kinds of different shit in it, and then the DCA oscillator, which has VWAP, money flow index, momentum. It's got bearish, bullish divergence. It's got small sell, small buy, big buy. It also has RSI and MACD coded in the background, giving you overbought and oversold conditions. So it's got all kinds of stuff in there that you can use all at once, where you wouldn't be able to just on the regular free account. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Oh man, look at that, you guys. It hit the goddamn top of that box, and so far it's went way back down. We got all the way up there to 41,800, and so far we're rejecting off of that area of resistance, and this is why we draw these boxes in as an area, you guys. Don't just think that it's a line. This whole area. Check 30 minutes on Bitcoin. Whoop, I went to 30 seconds. We don't want that. God dang, 30 minute. Reset my chart. Yep, 30 minute looks like it's rejecting. And see, this is why we always make an area. Because see, it went to the line here and stopped and rejected. But now it broke up inside of it and came out of it. So always do your stuff as an area. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. Okay, so let's turn the DCA across on. There it is. So the 400 MA is about to cross over the 200 MA, which that's bearish. But we do got a bullish cross on the 21 and the 50 on the 4 hour. They're curling up towards each other. We'll see what happens, you guys. If you want, go replay this video, pause it, draw this area of resistance in on your Bitcoin chart so you can really watch and see how price action, you know, really goes in with. Oh, good job, Bait Shot Billy. I just laid a short. LOL. Dude, when we charted it at the beginning of the video, I mapped out this area and I was like, you know, we're probably gonna reject here and have a bit of a tussle. Let's go down to an hour, and this is where leverage trading really comes into play, because to play that quick trade, use leverage and you're gonna make a shit ton of money, versus if you're trying to do this spot trading, may not work out so good. Yeah, some dance Bitcoin is doing. We'll see what's going on. The hour doesn't look so hot either. So we'll see what's going to happen, you guys. That's so far that's a pretty big wick. That's a lot of room to make up. And on the hour, we are in the overbought area, and I think we were pretty damn close on the 4 hour too. Yeah, we were getting pretty close. We got, and I also need to do this too while I'm thinking of it, you guys, for this script. So this bottom oscillator, it gets cut in half in 0. Okay, so let's just say that's a 0 mark there. Then you got your overbought line, and then you got your oversold line. So when the momentum wave gets to the overbought line, it's going to print and say, hey, we're overbought, need to be watching. And then same with the oversold, it will print a dot when we cross the oversold threshold. So this is just like what RSI does, MACD does. It's giving you those kinds of conditions. That's when I say RSI, MACD coded into the background of this thing. That's what I'm talking about, because you got your overbought, your oversold, and then you got your 0. When we're on top of 0, you know, we're looking to take profits or to sell. And when we're on the bottom and underneath 0, we're looking for them buys or them long positions. Got my first node payout on Flux today. Hell yeah, Golden Wolf. Was it a good one? Sonia near Jay, I'm going to the emergency room now, and I'll be listening on my phone until the end. You alright, Sonia? You going because of your back? Oh man, I hope you're alright. That would not to be good. How'd you throw your back out? I think you said scoliosis. But hell yeah, Bait Shop. I hope you kill it on this short. Let me see where we're at right now. So if you were going to get out of your short and take your profit, you're probably going to be looking right around that $39,000 to $40,000 area, I'd imagine, huh? Or are you looking for something deeper down, somewhere right around 38,000-ish? I think 39,400 to 40,000 would be my areas. That's where I'd be looking for my profits. Sonya Nears said back was out earlier, but it must be in a lot more pain, from what I'm getting. I'm praying for you, man. Hopefully you're alright. That sucks. I get vertigo real bad, and that shit freaking kills me. So having something that you can't get rid of, it sucks. Just a cash grab. That's right, buddy. That's right, buddy. I like your style, Bait Shot Billy. I like your style. That's where I'd be looking. If I would have got in the short, I'd definitely be looking probably for 39,000. I'd probably take mine at 40,000. Just because of where we're at, that's hella gains. You know, $800 a drop, $800 drop on leverage. I mean, that's that's kicking ass. That's kicking ass. Spasm. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Well, alright guys, I'm at my 2-hour mark and it's getting late here. I gotta get to bed, but I appreciate you all for coming. If you need anything, you want to chart some coins, hit me up in the Discord. Baitshot Billy, you are over on the DCA Discord, right? I'm pretty sure I've seen you over there. I'm over there a crap ton more than I am over on my own, but I'd like to see you get over there in DCA and come hang out and shoot the shit. You got a good trading style. I like it. Appreciate you, Gundy. Appreciate you, Tech Man, Golden Wolf, Bait Shop. I'm gonna say Ani because I don't wanna butcher your name. Sonya Near, hope you're all right, man. Take care. Be thinking about you. Helpful Crypto Miner, Golden Wolf, Mikkel, DogeLord Coffee, Gundy, Production, Cooper. He's already gone, I think. But I appreciate all you guys. Keep stacking sats. Keep making good trading decisions. Don't get crazy. If you're thinking about buying something, you just don't know where to do it, where to look at, get a hold of me. I'll look at the chart for you. We'll come up with a good plan. Have no problem at all. And again, if you're new here, get into the Discord, DCA Discord. Message me, Variant 8. I will give you the DCA moving average tool for free. You don't have to pay for it, but I just give it to you so that way you will have one good strong tool to start out in your journey and learning how to trade, and hopefully it'll keep you safe and you won't get wrecked too hard. But buy the drip. That's right, buy the drip. Get over to DogeLordCoffee.com. Get some of that kick-ass coffee, or get over to DogeLord Apparel. Get you some sweet merch. You got this on. Got a sweet jersey back here with all the top miners on there. Pretty sweet. So don't delay. Buy today, guys. But everybody have a good night. Sweet dreams, production. You too, buddy. Talk to y'all later.